Hello and good morning. Welcome to Leave With Love. Leave With Love 555, right? This is for the main channel. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I usually do the return Sundays early in the morning to get it out the way, is to return energy back to wherever it's coming from. And I did the return Sunday already, but I didn't come on camera. I was like, I always come on camera. I know something's wrong. And then I wake up at 2 in the morning. And then it's like, I know somebody's in my energy. I know you in my fucking energy. But I'm like, you know what? It's all right. So then what I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about Nigeria. Because it's Nigeria. Nigeria is in my energy. I'm like, yo, these people, I left these people alone a long time ago. A long time ago. And let's start from the beginning because I have a playlist just on Nigeria. Just on Nigeria. It's crazy. And I went to Ghana twice. And then I never been to Nigeria. But I did meet someone in Ghana. His name is Bami Deli. Bami Deli. He's the one that started everything. I met this asshole on Facebook, following me on Facebook, creating fake pages. He hacked my page too. So I had to create a whole new profile. I have my profile for a long time. Like you could see my kids growing up when he lost his tooth, everything. All of my memories gone because he hacked it. He hacked my account and I couldn't get a hold of my old account because he fucking hacked my account. I'm like, okay. I married him. I married him in Ghana like a dumbass, because I'm like, I'm older now and I'm like, let me just get married. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna just get married. It's stupid. Like, why would you marry somebody you don't know? It's like there's an ulterior motive. It's like he wanted me dead from when I was in Ghana. He was chanting, like chanting. His lips was moving real, real fast, and I'm watching him chanting, and he's focused on the road. So he wanted an accident to happen. What happened was a truck flipped over, and a lot of people got hurt on the accident. We was in a car and there was a driver. His name was Michael. He was driving us because the dude didn't have a car. He just was so bummy and raggedy. And I'm like, and I'm coming from the USA, New York, and I'm like, he just looked so bummy, so raggedy. He smelled like disgusting. Like the way he smelled, I was like, oh my God, like what the fuck? But spell work. It's crazy because spell work, I've never been around people doing shit to you and fucking with you. It was all a love spell. They did a love spell. This is from fucking online. Online, Facebook, people just fucking with you, chatting with you, wanting to, once they get your name, they start doing shit to you. And it's like, once anyone knows your name, that's all they need to sit there and do some brujeria, some black magic, some juju. Me messing with these Africans, that's how I learned juju. The word juju. What's juju? That's black magic. That's a hex. That's a curse. But they call it a juju. In Spanish we call it brujeria, santeria. Un brujo, te pusieron un brujo. Oh, te hicieron algo. Like they did something to you. You don't fucking feel that? You don't notice? I never experienced a love spell, like who the fuck is gonna do a love spell? Like that's ugly people do this shit. Ugly people do love spells because you fucking ugly and you can't get a person, you're gonna do a love spell to trap a man, to trap a woman. This dude was fucking ugly. He was not, you know, whatever. And then and they have nothing, no job, nothing, always asking me for money, always begging me for money, crying, begging for money. And it was like a game. It was like he was just playing with me. And I'm like, and he was always manipulating the situation. He would cry. These were fake tears, crying. And it's like, you got to go through shit. People got to sit there and do you fucking dirty. And then you're going to know, yeah, when you start crying and shit, I don't fucking care. Fucking cry. Cry about it. And then he'll start crying. Oh yeah, you don't pity me. That's what he said. You don't pity me. No, motherfucker. I don't pity you. I don't pity no fucking man. No man could come to me with some shit crying because I don't want to do something. Nah, if I don't want to do something, there's a reason I don't want to fucking do it. And you trying to manipulate me and you trying to make me change my mind. So then you start crying. That you know, it's like, you have to go through stuff with people and deal with people and the dumb shit. And you be like, yeah, I'm not going to fall for this shit again. So he can't come to me crying. Hold on. That's the manipulation tactic. Is crying and always begging. You don't want to have a job. Don't want to get a job. I'm like, yo, this dude is always begging. I was like, he begged me more than my son. My son don't even ask me for to get him stuff the way this man was asking me for stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was like, this is not a man. This is not a man because there's no way you gonna sit up here and ask me $10, $5, $20, send me this, send me that. Like me dealing with people in Nigeria and Ghana because he was like, oh, he's from Ghana, but his family's in Nigeria. And then I'm like, I'm into Santeria, but I wanted to get into Ifa. He's like, oh, I could help you get into Ifa. So he turned every single Nigerian against me. Every person that I spoke to, he turned them all against me. He turned all of them against me. He told them lies about me. He told them everything about me that was a lie, because this man doesn't know me. He knows me from Facebook, looking at my pictures on Facebook, looking at the shit, thinking you know me because you see some fucking pictures. I'm like, you don't fucking know me. You don't know me. And then it's like, and then when I flip out and I start acting crazy, and then you're gonna be like, oh, this bit, yeah. It is whatever. And then it got to the point I married him in Ghana. We signed papers in Ghana. So then he's filing divorce papers. He's doing all this stuff in Ghana. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. This is brujeria. This is juju. So you doing shit because you got my signature. You doing shit because I gave you a fucking bracelet. I had a bracelet. And I was like, yo, this nigga, he always asking me for shit. So I gave him a fucking bracelet. Like, just take the shit. Take it here for you. Remember me back. I was like, I'm never coming back here to see this dude again. I was like, take the fucking bracelet. But I didn't know he would do juju with my bracelet because it's mine. The bracelet is mine, and then I gave it to him. It was a gold bracelet. Whatever, it's gone. It's the past. I don't talk about this shit because I hate this shit. I don't talk about it because I don't like this shit. I don't like this bastard. I don't like him. We are not friends. We are not cool. And then I went there, but I'm not in my right mind because he did a love spell just to get me there. Because what the fuck am I doing in Africa? What am I doing in Ghana? What am I doing there? You know, he's sitting there doing spell work. Spell work. That's all he ever did was spell work. He's a warlock, straight up devil worshiper. Put it like that. And he turned everyone that I went to against me. So I'm trying to get into Ifa. Every Babala that I went to went against me. They tried to kill me multiple times. They tried to kill me. All that does is make you stronger, makes your spirit stronger, makes your spirit angry, makes it fucking angry. And God forgives people. They gonna stop. They gonna stop doing this shit. Yeah. But God gets tired of people and the dumb shit too. And it's like, you know what? Whatever happens, it happens. I don't wish nothing bad on these people, but it's like, I wish they would learn, with the spirits, you don't mess with the spirits. And I'm a spiritual person, and my ancestors and my spirits, that's why I wanted to get into Ifa so that I could get closer to my spirits, closer to my ancestors, and break curses, the generational curses. I woke up today talking about the generational curses and stuff because my family's cursed. There's all women in the family, so that's why it's a big deal. When you have a son, it's a big fucking deal. When you have a boy, it's like, oh shit, you got a boy. Like, and the boy is like your favorite. The boy is always your favorite because the family is cursed and everyone is a girl. So it's like, oh shit, you got a boy. So it's like, whatever. But I wanted to break my family curse. I wanted to be different. I wanted to change everything and do things different. I didn't want to be like everybody else. Everybody else got kids, all these different men. Every kid is by a different man. My mom was married like 10, 12 times. I don't even know how many times my mother got married. She got married a lot of times. She's been with all different kind of people. She would marry a person. She never loved them. It was like she just marrying them to marry them. I don't know what the hell she was doing. Always running away from her problems. She never know how to deal with her shit, her own shit. Deal with your own shit and fix it. But she never did that. She's always running away, running North Carolina, South Carolina. We was always in the South, back and forth between men, because she was always with somebody. Then you with this man down south and you cheating on him down south with other people down south. I'm like, this fucking hoe. Like this is a hoe. I'm like, this is my mother. So it's like I have to, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna be like this. I will not be like this. I will never be like this. And then when I got married, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be married forever. I'm gonna have the kids, I'm gonna have the house, I'm gonna have the car, I'm gonna have everything. It's gonna be right. But that shit didn't work out. It's like, but that didn't mean I'm gonna go out there and be a hoe and be fucking this one, that one, and the other one. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. The whole family is hoes. Everybody's a fucking hoe. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So it's a choice to stay celibate. It's a choice to stay by yourself. It's a conscious choice. I know what I'm doing, but people will think whatever they want to think, you know. When I was in Ghana, yeah, we had sex, and yeah, I got pregnant. I got pregnant. I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucking pregnant. And I was 40. I was 40 years old. But I had an abortion. I wanted the baby. I wanted the baby, but I was like, yeah, I don't want that baby. I don't want his baby. Because he's a fucking bum. He's a fucking loser. He's always asking me for shit. And then it's like, I think the last thing I did, I was helping him with the passport. And it was like he always needed money for the pass. He always begging. And then crying, fake tears, crying so that you will give in to him, so that you will believe him, or you just do whatever he say because he crying and shit. I'm like, this is not a fucking man. This is not a fucking man. That's not a man. And every babalawo I went to, they went against me. I had an abortion. I got rid of the baby because I was like, I don't want no connection to anyone in this country, but I wanted to be initiated in the religion. It's like I really wanted to get into this religion. I was like, it was like important to me. It wasn't even a relationship. It was like the religion. I just wanted to be a part of it. But then is everybody was trying to kill me. Everybody was doing black magic on me. Everybody was doing spell work against me. And then they think that I don't fucking know. Nah, I know. I know what the hell is going on. It's like, how am I going to talk? And then I would tell people what's going on. I'm telling you what the fuck is going on. And then you don't believe me because I'm a woman. I'm a woman. And then I'm not African. I'm a Spanish woman. And I'm telling you some shit a babalawo, a man in your country is doing, that this man is doing this man did this, and they don't believe me. They don't, but nobody believed me. Everybody I went to, nobody believed me. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, these people are fucking dumb. These are the dumbest kind of people I ever met in my fucking life. Like, how? It's like the mentality, the machista, the pride, the ego. It's like they got their head like this. I'm like, yo, I can't, and then it's like I'm in another country. So I can't sit there and say certain things because and then they will attack me. So I'm in Ghana and I have my beads. My beads. Let me get my beads. So I have my beads, right? These were my beads. My godfather gave me these. My godfather in the USA. My godfather passed away. He passed away, but he gave me the bead. These were his last beads. Like he consecrated them. Like he did the sacrifice on them. It's blood sacrifice. It's everything. You know, these are blessed. These are protected. These are everything. And yeah, I'm just because I have it on my altar. I don't wear them. I used to wear my beads all the time. I used to wear them to match my outfit. I'll tell you what each one is. This one is Yamaya, right? This is Elewa. This is Shango. This is Oshun. This is Owatala. So it was the five beads. It was to start, right? It was to start. But I don't wear them anymore. I used to wear them, but I don't wear them anymore because I know that from what I believe, from what I was dealt with, you know, is straight up devil worship. It's sacrifice. It's like, you know, you have to believe in a person, and who you believe in, that's your master. Like that's your master. I don't give a fuck. Why you can't just teach me? Oh, I gotta be what? Like you my master. Like I just didn't like the terminology. I didn't like the fucking mentality of it. So and then once I'm talking to people and I'm seeing how shit go, you connect to these people, I started being attacked. They don't know how spiritual I am. They don't know what I do. These people don't fucking know me. You know, they think they just do a spell and you're gonna fall into their shit. Yeah, nah. You you don't fucking know me. And then it's like I'm already spiritual on my own. I've always been like this. And then the spirit, I know the spirit, you know? So and then it's like when I'm attacked in the spirit, I'm attacked like my chest. Like I would have cuts on my chest in the middle of the night. I will have like a gash on my chest or on my arm. I will have cuts on my arm, like they attacking me in the dream state, in the spirit. But you can't prove this shit. I can't prove spell work, but they're attacking me, but I can't prove it. So it's like, what the fuck you gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Oh, I gotta sit there. I gotta play along with this shit and act like I don't know that they fucking attacking me. But I know they attacking me because I don't fuck with people like that. I don't talk to people like that. I don't have people around me. I don't have people in my house. I don't deal with fucking people. But I was talking to these Africans, the Nigeria, but it's spiritual. So it's talking over the phone. It's talking. We would FaceTime, whatever. So they see me. So when you see me or you have any kind of contact with me, they can attack you. They can do shit to you because they see you. I'm online. When they see you online, that's how they attack you too. When you're online, everyone is a suspect online. And then they would go and they would try to get in touch with my friends. People that was my friends, they would try to get in touch with all of my friends and take my friends away from me or get my friend, I don't know, or try to do the same shit they was trying to do to me. They would try to trap my online friends. I was like, these fucking people. And then I gotta act like I don't know what the fuck is going on because it's spiritual. So how you gonna talk about this? My candles, I was doing glass encased candles. The glass encased candles turning black. They turning black. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are my candles turning black? They're not supposed to turn black. When they're turning black, it's spiritual activity, it's spell work. Somebody fucking with you. I know somebody fucking with me, but I can't prove it. I can't prove this shit. So I have to keep cleansing myself. I cleanse myself all the time. All the time I cleanse myself and I protect myself. I do baths, I do stuff. I don't go to people to read my cards because once they read my energy, then they're gonna try to do me something. I'm like, I can't even talk to people like that because and then they're gonna try to do something. Or they're gonna try to destiny swap. Once they see what I got, then they're gonna want to take it. I'm like, you can't take a person's. You can't. Calm down. You cannot take a person's destiny. Once a person knows that what they're supposed to do, once you know the fucking mission, once you know what you are supposed to do, nobody can take your fucking destiny. Whoever's trying it, because they try it, you know, they curse their life. Everything goes to shit. They lose everything. They lose everything. because they want to take your destiny. They want to take my destiny. And then they do this all the time. People try to take my destiny all the fucking time. And it feels like my body is on fire. It's itching. It's itching. My whole body is itching. And I will have to jump in the shower and cleanse myself immediately. Like once I start feeling some shit, I'll be like, oh, and then it's in the middle of the night. And I'm like, okay, I gotta cleanse. But it's like I always know when somebody fucking with me, but who can I talk to? Now they want to contact me online because I don't fuck with nobody and I don't answer the phone. So and then they want to talk to me. They want to hear my story. I'm like, what? And this is from Africa. It says something from Africa. It's like, why are they trying to contact me? It's like they in my energy. They in my energy. I can't prove this shit. I never been there. I never been there. I just have to deal with this shit and act like everything is fine and act like I don't know, right? This man has made my life a living hell. Bami Deli, Joseph Agri. Joseph is his father. Joseph Agri is his father. Bamidele Agri is this person. And then he changed his name to Titus because he's a hacker, he's a scammer, he is an evil person. He's a devil worshiper. He's a straight up devil worshiper. And you know what this bastard said to me? He's like, they'll never believe you. They'll never believe you because you're a woman. They'll never believe you because look at you and look at me. Like, so he's better than me because he's African. He's better than me because everybody know him. So they'll never believe you. That's what he said to me. And that's what he said. And then I kept trying to get into the religion. I don't know how many babalaos I went to, spiritual people I went to, and they all tried to attack me. All of them. I was like, what? The entire fuck. Everybody was trying to kill me because of this man, because of Bami Deli. They call him Deli. Deli. That's his name. That's the street name, Deli. And then it's like, and then he changed it to Titus, but I don't know. We don't talk. We're not friends. We're not cool. Like, you wish me death. You want to plot death on me? That's what this bastard did. He wanted death because I married him. So I married him, and then he thinks that he could take everything from me because I married him. That he's gonna take everything that's mine. Nah, fucking idiot. Like everything that is mine, it goes to my children. It goes to my daughter. It goes to my son. It don't go to a fucking man. Like the fuck? It's like my nose itching. It's like, if we together, then we together. But we wasn't together. It's a fucking spell. A spell word. That shit makes you lose your mind. You start doing, you don't even know why you're doing the shit that you're doing. I'm like, when I came home from Ghana, my daughter was like, yo, you acting like a whole different person. Who the fuck is this? Like, this is not my mother. And it's like my mind was gone. That's how it was. My mind was gone. And it took me some time to get it together. It took me some time to get an abortion. You got married? You fucking pregnant? Like, that's how they looking at me. I'm like, I aborted the baby because I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not gonna make my life worse because of this person. And I was like, he's a fucking bum. He don't do nothing. He can't take care of himself. How the fuck? I was like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? My awakening happened in 2019. I had to wake the fuck up. And then for me, I don't believe in Ifa no more because Ifa is straight up double worship. It's double worship. It's sacrifice. It's human sacrificing. They sacrifice humans. So when you giving up your soul, your spirit, your body to a master, somebody that's supposed to initiate you, you giving your soul to them. And it's like they own you. I was like, what? I'm not doing this shit. Like, I'm not doing this. I was like, you know what? I pray to God. And I was like, I'm going to just get closer to God. And then I just started getting closer to God. I started praying more. I was like, I wanted to get closer to my ancestors. That's why I wanted to get into Ifa. It was to get closer to spirit. And then they do sacrifices, the animal sacrifice. I like animals. It's like, so it was like, and then they always needed money to do these sacrifices. And then they would have this festival, a party, a festival. They always have parties. I'm like, how you have parties and everybody's poor? How you have parties every fucking week, every day, and everybody is poor and struggling? I was like, this is devil worship. This is like, what the fuck are you doing? And then they don't even have the means to pay for a party. Like, you don't even got money to pay for a party, but because you sacrificing people, you doing shit to people, you hurting people, you stealing money from people. Oh, you could have a party. You could go and throw a party. I'm like, that's crazy. It's just to me, it seems like double worship to me. To me, that's what it looked like to me. And when I would dream I'm in a car, and then they was trying to rob me in the car. They was trying to rob me in the car, and somebody, he had a slash on his face. And then I'm telling one of the babalaos the dream, and he's like, "Oh, it's nothing. That's nothing. Don't think about that." And then his name was Abu Mexico, this one, and he wanted me to look up black magic spells, the Satanist spells. He wanted me to look it up because he couldn't look it up on his phone. So for me to look it up and send it to him, I'm like, okay. And I was looking it up because I'm in a fucking spell. And then this bastard, and then I was helping him fix his house. I was helping. It was always money. Money was everything. That's all they ever wanted was money, draining my pockets. I'm like, and I'm a single mother. I'm doing everything. I got everything, but they want to take everything from me. And I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers. And then they're young. These are young people doing this shit because I'm like, what kind of person, what kind of man is this? They're little. They're pathetic. They're puny. They're puny and little fucking men. I'm like, yo, this is not my type. This is not my type, but it's like, it's a spell. The fucking spell got your mind. Your mind is gone. I'm like, it is no way I'm gonna talk to a little fucking person. You fucking little and skinny and like and pathetic and worthless and like good for nothing. And then I'm like, and I'm being nice. I'm just being nice. I'm like, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice because I want to be initiated. But you don't know my fucking mind. You don't know what I think of you. You don't know what the hell is going through my mind. I'm just being nice to your stupid ass. But I already feel a certain kind of way. And then it's like, it takes time for you to figure out what the fuck is going on. Yeah, somebody must have did a true spell because I curse. I'm sorry, I curse. Be nice, talk nice, right? Because somebody got me talking about this shit. I don't know what you did, but you got me talking about this shit. I'm like, I'm gonna talk about it. I was like, you want to know? I'm gonna talk about it. Ask me. All you gotta do is ask me. But then it's like you can't even ask me. Once you say you from Africa, you wanna have a conversation. Nah, I don't fuck with you. I'm not talking to you. So yeah, you're gonna have to make me talk. Like do something to make me talk. But it's like whatever. Negative work. Whenever people do negative work, it always does the opposite. The love spell will make me hate you. A breakup spell will make me hate you. Like you'll want me to break up with a person and then I'll get closer to the person. I'll like the person even more. It is like, what you gonna do? It's whatever. Spell work does the opposite. It will never work. But people do. I let them do this shit. I let them do it. I watch them. I watch them do this shit. I watch them get sick because they get sick. They do stuff to me and then they always get sick. They sick in the bed like, oh my god. And I just look at them dying. Look at them dying in the bed. I'm like, you're doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing. That's why you sick like that. They don't believe me. I'm like, it's the fucking mentality. It's dumb. These people are fucking idiots. They're stupid. And it's like when you do spell work has consequences. Spell work has a price. Spell work, You can't just do shit to people and you think you're gonna have a beautiful, fabulous, fantastic life. No, everything has a price. When you do a death spell, you want something to end in someone's life. Okay, one, they can cleanse themselves and remove the spell. The spell's gonna go back to you, it's gonna stick to you. What's gonna happen? You die or someone you love dies. The people that you love the most die. An animal dies. Whoever's close to you is gonna fucking die. That's what happens when you do death spells. Somebody is gonna die. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm a Scorpio. You know, Scorpio is death, is transformation, is change. I die every night. I fucking die, and I wake up and I'm brand new. I'm brand new. I'm up. I'm alive. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Like, let's go. So the death spells don't work on me. Chaos magic doesn't work on me. None of this shit works on me. But they still do it. And I'm like, yo, they must be like retarded. Like fucking slow, stupid. Like, oh, you can't say retarded. You don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of mentality? Like the stupidity, the levels of ignorance, the pride, the ego. Oh man, it's supposed like, oh, I gotta listen and I gotta do. Oh fuck, you can't talk to me like this. You can't talk to me like this. You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. If I did anything for you, it's because I fucking felt like it. You didn't make me do anything because nobody can control me. But that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to control me. They wanted to take my mind. They wanted me to go to Nigeria. Like, go to Nigeria. They know what this do. And I said, oh, I'm banned from going to Nigeria. I can't go. They was like, oh, come to another country and then come to Nigeria. I was like, what? So it was like they wanted me to travel overseas, go to another country, and then go to Nigeria. It's like, what did they want? They wanted my soul, my spirit. Like, what the fuck do they want? These people are so beneath me. They are beneath me. They are the lowest of the low, the scum of the earth, the scum of the fucking earth. And I waited, and I fucking waited for these people to act right, just to do right, just to be a good person. Like, they're a good person. There was never a good person. And I had one friend. His name was Owl Fad, a lobby was the last name, the family name. And he was like, oh, my father this and my father that, and he knew this, and I knew his brothers, and I knew all of them. And it was like, okay, so I'm like, oh, this is my friend, but this is not my friend. Everybody in Nigeria, I've never been there, okay? Never been there. Then everybody in the fucking country knows me. How the fuck you know me? Because I'm online. That's why they know me, because I'm online. I'm like, this is some shit, and I started talking about all my spiritual stuff. I started talking about the return ascendants, to return energy. I talk about the splash. I make the splash. It breaks hexes, break curses, rebuke energy. When energy is not your energy, somebody fucking with you. And you gotta cleanse your energy, rebuke the energy. You don't even have to do nothing, just rebuke it. Get that shit out of here. Get it out of here. Cleanse yourself, protect yourself. I talk about protection. I don't talk about doing shit to people. I don't do shit to people. Look at how they looking. They looking crazy. They look old. They look ugly. They look ugly. They look scary. Their eyes popping out of their head. It's fucking scary. I was like, why would I want to look like that? Why would I want to be like them? Like, why would I want to be in a religion like this and you my master? Like, what? I don't know. It's like, this is some shit. Like, it's just not in me. I've always been a spiritual person, but it's like, I'm not stupid. This religion is for stupid people that don't have a mind of their own. You need a master. You need somebody to listen to. You need somebody to tell you what the fuck to do. You need somebody to tell you, go jump off the building, go kill yourself, go poison your brother and your sister and your mother, go do shit like that, and you think nothing's gonna happen. You think nothing's gonna happen. That's why they get young people to get into this religion, because when you're an older person, you're not going to get into this. Like, look at what the hell is happening. That's why the country is falling apart. The land is desolate. Nothing grows. It's like everybody's poor, everybody's struggling, everybody's having a difficult time. Why? It's because of the spell work that they're doing. They are cursing themselves. That's all they're doing. You can't curse everybody, you know? I know that. My whole family is fucking cursed. They look like witches. If you look at them, you be like, oh, I don't want to look like that. I don't want to look like that. The aunts doing shit to people, cursing men, doing breakup spells on men. They curse themselves to be alone. They are alone. All their kids by different men. Yeah, I don't want to be like that. So you with one, and then you start fucking with the brother. You start fucking with this one and that one. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like this. I don't want to be like this. They all toxic. Everybody in my family is toxic. Everybody in my family does shit. They do shit to each other. They get jealous of each other. They gonna do spell work on you. They gonna do beauty spells on you. They gonna drain your energy. They gonna take. They gonna feed you some shit, and you be like, what the, you know? I would get food from my family house and I would give it away. Take the train home and give it to somebody else on a train, a bum or somebody that's hungry. Oh, here, you know? I don't know. It's like, it's just certain things I'm just not going to do. You go through things, you experience life. Yeah, I didn't die, right? I'm still here, right? You still, I don't know. But Ifa is a religion I will never be into. I will never get into this. I will never go to Africa. I will never want to be a part of anything because they're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me spiritually. So it's like, how can I talk about this shit? Because it's spiritual. It's spiritual work. It's spiritual. It's energy work. How can I talk about this shit? But everybody is doing stuff to each other. They're doing stuff to me. People that I don't even know, but they know me. They know me because I'm online. It's fine. It's my life, right? It's my life. All I want is justice for all of the injustices that I've had to endure. And I deal with shit with the family. I deal with the stuff with the courthouse. I deal with stuff with the lawsuit. I deal with stuff with the government. I deal with all kinds of stuff. And then Nigeria is another thing added to the list. I'm online, so I gotta deal with people I don't even fucking know online wanting to fuck with me. And then you don't fucking know me. You don't know me. So and then you want to sit here and you want to fuck with me, and then you think that I'm not gonna know that you're doing stuff. You think I'm not gonna know? Like all I could do with the shit online, all I could do with that is block, block them. I don't give a fuck about these people. I don't give a fuck about nobody. All I care about is justice, having justice for all of the injustices that goes on. You know, one day people gonna wake up. They're gonna realize what the fuck is going on. You're gonna realize this shit. You're gonna be like, oh my God, yeah. But I remember what he said. Nobody's gonna believe you because you are American. You're a woman. You this and you that. You light skin. I'm not African. So they will never believe you. That's what this bastard said to me. What Bami Dali. The last one was Bami Dali. That was the one that I married, and he made my life a living hell. And he turned everyone in Nigeria against me. He turned all these babalaos against me. They don't even know me. They never met me. They never met me, and I've never been to Nigeria. So how can I talk shit about Nigeria if I've never been there? But it's spiritual, you know. Once they have your name, They can attack you. Once you having conversations, once you talking to them, once you communicating to them, once you start texting them, you having phone calls, FaceTime. Yeah, once you start doing that, yeah, that's how they got you. When they was doing sacrifices, they was like, put your head on the floor. Like I had to put my head on the floor. And I say. That's how it was. You doing sacrifice, you doing this, you doing that. It's like what am I doing? This is not from God. This is not from God. That's how I felt. Like this is not from God. And I never felt like whatever they did, they was never helping me. All they was ever doing was cursing me and hexing me and making my life hard. You know how I'm working with these people. No, I'm working a job and then I'm fired from a job. How the fuck I'm fired? Like I'm never fired. Like I'm never. They was like, oh, we're gonna let you go, and then I had to train my replacement. And I'm like, how is this happening? And I'm supposed to have a babalao that's helping me. The babalao that's helping me was Abu Mexico doing the black magic spells on me. My candles turning black. Everything's all this shit is happening to me. So I'm fucking with these babalaos. That's fake babalaos. They do double worship, straight up double worship, black magic. They have these festivals. They praise demons. That's demons. The demons dancing, the demons doing tricks. You ain't never seen no shit like that. You think that's from God? That's not from God. That's a fucking demon. They all demons there. And then it's like they want to act like they're better than me because I'm spiritual. Because I don't want to be a part of that. Yeah, I will never be a part of that. I will never have any respect for any. Once you tell me you African, yeah, I don't fuck with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. You can't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. There's nothing for me to talk about. Why am I gonna talk and then they're not gonna hear anything that I'm saying? They're gonna say, "Oh, I'm fucking lying," or "Oh, they don't believe me." "Oh, my people not like that." Yeah, your people was the fucking worst. Your people are the worst kind of people I ever met in my whole life. Is a is the worst. I never experienced this level of black magic. I experienced black magic, but the level of black magic and the amount of people, all these people coming for me at one time, it's like what the entire fuck is going on here? And then I can't tell nobody because nobody will listen. Nobody will hear what the fuck I gotta say. I'm like, fuck these people and fuck this religion. I was like, I don't want nothing to do with these people. I don't want nothing to do with this religion. I was like, fuck everybody. And I walked away and I turned my back and I don't want nothing to do with no fucking body. Nobody. There's nothing that they could ever say to me that will ever. No, you can't. I just want them out of my life. You know, stop fucking with me. Stop trying to get in my head. You know, I'm talking about it now because they in my energy. They doing stuff. They doing stuff. And I don't talk about this shit. I don't talk about this shit because it's spiritual. I can't prove it. It's spiritual. So you never been there either. Like what the fuck you talking about? Yeah. So it's like I can't sit there and say anything because they don't hear what I have to say. It's like I could say whatever I want to say. I could tell you the truth. But are you going to hear me or are you going to believe your people? You going to believe your people, and your people are the fucking demons, the liars, the thieves, the hackers, the scammers. They ruin a lot of people's lives. They kill a lot of people in your own country. A lot of people go missing. Why? It's your own people doing this shit. And then you wanna sit here and say it's somebody else in a whole nother country doing some shit. No, it's your own fucking people doing this shit to you. It's like I don't have time for stupidity, ignorance, the pride and the ego. You don't know what you're doing. You don't believe in God either. It's like, yeah, I'm good. God is real. God loves me. My ancestors love me, and I'm making my ancestors proud. I will never choose to be like these people. I will never disappoint my ancestors. and do something to anyone to disappoint my ancestors. I know my cat is huge. My cat is huge. He's just so like he just want attention because I haven't given him any attention. I've been talking 40 minutes. And I think about my ancestors. I'm like, and I wanted to get closer to my ancestors. So I wanted to get into this religion to get closer to my ancestors. And they never helped me with that either. So and then I started burning ancestor money. And I started getting closer with my ancestors by burning ancestor money. That's why I burn the money all the time. I burn the money all the time. And I pray to my ancestors and I talk to my ancestors and I ask my ancestors to help me from these people, save me from these people, protect me from these people because I don't got nobody to help me. Nobody is there for me spiritually. And then it's nothing but spiritual warfare. That's all I experience is warfare. I never met a good person, a nice person, a genuine person, a real person. I never met somebody that was fucking nice, like really nice, that actually cared. Or I never met anybody like that. Everybody always tried to attack me and tried to do some fuck shit, and then their life have to fall apart or they die. That's what happens. They fucking die. Everything goes bad. And I laugh. I laugh at this shit because it's like they think they so big and bad and macho and they a man and oh a woman can't do. I'm like this. I was like, you watch me. You fucking watch me be fucking amazing, fucking great, fantastic, wonderful, connected to source, connected to spirit, connected to the ancestors. And I'm gonna read these cards. When I read these cards, I read the energy. They pop up in the energy. Their messy life pop up in the energy because my life is not like that. I don't live like that. I don't do shit to people because I don't never want to look like them. They looking crazy. And they're dying. Their people are dying. I'm like, that's not my problem. You shouldn't be out here doing evil onto others. I know I'm talking 46 minutes. I'm gonna save this in the Nigeria playlist. Yeah, and then I'm gonna upload it on TikTok and I'm gonna separate it. So it's probably gonna be a couple of videos long. But this what had happened. What had happened was like all this stuff had happened, and it's like, you gotta be a woman, you gotta be quiet, you can't say nothing, you can't do nothing, you can't prove nothing. I just gotta look at this shit. Like look at this shit. Like look at this shit. They doing more shit. It's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire. And these people gonna drop dead. They're gonna drop dead. They're gonna get sick. They're gonna fucking die. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna die from this shit. And I'm like, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. I'm gonna have a good life. And I'm away from all this shit. Leave with love. Bye.